much like they did down in the Bay of Naples area too.
It all started Tuesday with our story on a mystery archaeologists and anthropologists were trying to unravel. How in the world did something nearly 2,000 years old get from the other side of the world into the backyard garden of a shotgun in the riverbend? Since it was found while clearing vines in May, Tulane and UNO scholars figured out the marble slab was the grave marker for a member of the Roman Imperial Navy around 100 AD, and it had been missing since an Italian museum was bombed in 1943 during World War II. We reported that the FBI was in possession of the ancient tombstone and had plans to repatriate it to the Italian Museum next summer. Well, a Metairie family was watching.
I just saw this news story. You're not going to believe it. Just watch it and call me back.
Erin Scott O'Brien showed us that in her 20s, her family moved into that riverbend shotgun, and they had unceremoniously acquired that marble slab from her mom, who had acquired it after her mom and dad passed away in the 80s. Erin just thought it was one of her grandfather's interesting collectibles from World War II.
We planted a tree and we said, this is sort of our new house. Let's put this outside in our garden.
And they forgot it when they sold the Riverbend house in 2018. Now, Erin's grandfather lived in this house in Gentilly. Master Sergeant Charles E. Paddock was in the USO in the Special Service section stationed in Italy. His bride, Adele Vicenza Pioli, was Italian, an artist and violin player. They married there in 1946. Now, I talked to Erin's Uncle Charlie, who remembers the stone on display in this or one of the other family cabinets at the home in Gentilly. But he says the family really never talked about where it came from.
I had no idea it was a 2,000-year-old, relic that was part of, just his history.
That Tulane scholar, Dr. Suzanne Lusnia, alerted the museum that the missing grave marker with its chiseled ancient Latin inscriptions had been found and even visited them over the summer.
It's amazing. And it's wonderful that it's going back to where, it belongs.
And had they not accidentally left it at their old home that they sold to a cultural anthropology scholar, it may never have found its way back to its real home in Italy. Meg Farris, WWL, Louisiana.
The Italian Museum will have a ceremony when the missing grave marker is returned. Okay,
Whoa.
we solved a really good mystery.
That is crazy.
I know.
Well, it was kind of assumed when Meg had her story that it was probably taken from Italy after World War II, but now we know exactly who took it.
That is really cool.
Or somebody took it and gave it to him.
Right, and then he brought it back to the U.S.
That part's still a mystery, but
track it all the way back.
Interesting.